Hello, let's play a bunch of New York Times games, but first we reveal our dad joke of the day, and it's not from my calendar because on Sundays I pull my members for the dad joke. So, Abby G had this one. Parallel lines have so much in common, it's a shame they will never meet. And if yours wasn't picked, feel free to comment it next Sunday if you're a member. All right, and speaking of members, I'd like to thank 3 who have re-upped for a new month. Thank you to Alan Burgess, John Richards, and Kelpsy Reed. Yes, Kelpsy Reed. All right. Well, let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. Crunchy fall leaves cover bug. The crunchy fall leaves are covering the bug. All right. Marsh, wig, spill, skort, jacket, tumble, flip, spine, dover, freak, and wipeout. A skort is a skirt short thing, right? What are we doing with skort? I'm not sure yet. Some costume where you wear a skort, a jacket, and a wig. Let's see. Crunchy. Crunchy's like an adjective. Crunchy what? We have tumble and wipeout, which are both like, yeah, you take a spill, you fall. Spill, tumble, wipeout, and fall. Okay. So this is someone falling. I'm wearing purple today. I'm going to try to get purple first. Now, getting purple first is debatable. Some people say you have to see it first, which seems kind of random and gambly. I like to just circle the ones that I think I have found, and then we will try to determine which one's purple once we have to. So basically, before I lock in any category, unless there's an obvious purple, I want to identify what I think the entire puzzle is before I lock in. And that is more difficult than playing normally, because when you play normally, you lock them in, it'll confirm, yes, that's a category, it'll tell you one away or not. Here, I'm just circling. It's like I have a pen, so we'll see what happens. So I think this is a category, and I think it's probably yellow or maybe green, because it is, they are synonyms. Synonyms are usually yellow or green. But when it's verb synonyms rather than noun synonyms, it can be green. It tends to be green. So we'll see. All right. We've also got crunchy. I don't know what to do with crunchy. So let's look at leaves. I get the feeling this is a rainbow herring along the top. Crunchy fall leaves cover. Could be a rainbow herring, one of each. So I'm going to assume it's that until proven otherwise. Leaves. What are we doing with leaves? What else would leaves mean besides, plural of leaf? Isn't Dover a city in the UK? Is it in England? I don't actually know. Or is it in Ireland? I can't remember where Dover is. It starts with Dove. Like, if we're using letters here, the only thing I see is it ends in over, actually. Do we have, like, ending in prepositions? Wait, this also ends in over. Okay. So maybe not ending in prepositions because there's 2 words that end in the same preposition, so... I don't know what to do with leaves. How about cover? What would we do with cover? Maybe jacket? I don't know. Like something you'd wear over other clothes? I don't really see that, though. Okay, I'm not sure what to do with any of those. How about bug, then? Bug. To bug someone would be to annoy them. That's a possibility. Could also be a creepy crawly. Bug. I'm not sure what to do with bug. How about Marsh? Gotta find something. Marsh is a character in Mistborn. I'm sure it's that. Starts with MAR, which starts with a month abbreviation. That would be a nasty one. Someone do that. All right. It's March if you replace the S with a C. I don't know. I'm trying to look for wordplay here in case purple's weird today, but purple does like to purple. But I don't know what to do with marsh. Does marsh have any meaning to it other than the swampy area? Not that I can think of. So I'm wondering if that might be in purple. Let's see, how about wig? You can wig out. You can freak out. Is this like without? Like, you freak out, you wig out, you flip out. This is all of these mean that you're I was going to say it means you're freaking out, but that's one of them. it means that you have great anxiety over something, I suppose. Skort out, crunchy out, leaves out, cover out. I don't think this is a rainbow herring if this is one of the categories. But what's the other out? Is it one of these? Well, wipe out, out. Tumble out, spill out, fall out. None of those really mean that. This might be a category, but I can't find the fourth. Bug out. It's bug out. This feels like blue at hardest. I'm not sure, though. So it leaves us with these 8 to make 2 categories out of. So this is not a rainbow herring. So 2 of these do go together, at least. Crunchy, leaves, cover. Why would crunchy go with either leaves or cover? That's kind of an interesting question to ask. Crunchy... Does it contain anything letter-wise that we could use? I mean, it's a exercise plus a letter. Crunches. This is spin. I don't think that's an exercise. I don't think we're doing that. Cove? Cover? Over? What's Skort doing here? There's a few of these that I feel like we need to use the letters of. Skort and marsh. Maybe Dover. What would that be? Skort, Dover, marsh. I don't know. We do have clothing, skort and jacket. Maybe cover. Are we missing a letter for Dover? Like several letters bend over? I don't really think so. Over. Revod. It's weird that we have Dover and cover. Dove is the past tense of to dive. How about spine? What are we doing with spine? Oh, just parts of a book. Spine, jacket, cover, and leaves. Finally, spine made me think of books. It took all of those words to do it. But these are parts of a book. Is that yellow? Or I don't know. It's not purple. Let's circle it. Well, I don't really need to circle it because I know that Crunchy, Marsh, Skort, and Dover is almost certainly the purple because I have no idea what it is. But what are we? Let's see if we can figure it out. Dover, Skort, Marsh, Crunchy. I'm wondering if we're supposed to replace the first letter, but Crunchy doesn't really fit that. Crunchy. The only thing I see with Crunchy is it has the word crunch in it. We have Mars. Marsh starts with Mars. Dove, Skort. Skort is one that's really throwing me off. Okay. I'm going to trust the rest of the solve and say this is purple. There's really going to be a debate in the comments about whether I really got purple first because I don't even know what it is, but I'm going to get the progress towards the badge at least. Chocolate bars plus a letter. Interesting. I think I can just erase this red and recircle the correct red. Spill, tumble, wipe out, fall. Okay. Crunch, dove bars, Mars bars, and score. I don't think I know the score candy chocolate bar. I'm not sure that I've heard of that one. Is it regional or I just not know it? It's weird to not know a candy bar, but okay, so that's purple. So what do we think blue is? Because this is I think it's going to be bug, wig, freak, and flip because you need the out after it. So I think they're going to make that blue for that reason. I was right. Lose it without. Clear this out. I don't need my circles anymore. So now I think that the green is going to be the verb synonyms. Spill, fall, wipe out, and tumble. We'll see. Darn, I was wrong. Topple. Right, and this is parts of a book. Maybe I should have realized they would have put the synonyms as yellow because none of the other ones are synonyms, but I don't know. Parts of a book really felt like a yellow category to me, but... All right, well, almost reverse rainbow. Difficulty. I mean, I didn't even have that I had to realize spine for book. Purple is particularly difficult. Purple is really, really purpling. So you got to get all three of the other categories. That increases difficulty. I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5. And I think we have a 70% solve rate. And the solve rate might actually be lower right now because I'm doing this the night before. So we don't have a whole lot of Americans who've solved yet. So let's check the article. We are raking paper leaves or something. 2.7 out of 5. All right. They're a little bit lower than my 3. Let's see. 58%. Okay. I think this is going to rise to 70 by the time the Americans get in. All right. Just because candy bars are very, very regional. Wow, this is extremely unique for a game. Like I know I said that 1 in 23,000 or whatever was a lot of people. Now I'm saying this is not a lot. It's because I don't have any mistakes. For a game with no mistakes, this order is very, very rare. Yeah, purple first of winning games is only 2%. So not many people went for purple first today. I think this is basically just the core audience that tries for purple first every time. There's probably maybe 3 or 4% who try for purple first every time, and then you don't succeed all the time. Second, like there's not like a particular, yeah. So people who lost got maybe only yellow. Yeah, so we got 30% getting nothing, 12% only yellow, and then kind of an eclectic mix. Although we do have 10% getting yellow and blue. So yeah, like I said, if you're gonna win, you have to recognize the books or somehow get the candy bars. But all right, fall, spill, tumble, flip for topple is a very common mistake. Cover, wig, skort, jacket, just clothing items. I thought about that. Cover, skort, jacket, spine. Interesting. Cover, jacket, spine, flip. I wonder if people chased one-aways on green, not realizing what it was. Okay, fall, bug, flip, freak. 5% did that. Oh, because fallout is a word. So if you're thinking it's blank out, bug out, flip out, freak out, you might put fallout there. That's what that is. All right. Yellow first is 41% of people, followed by yellow with flip instead of wipeout, being 11% of people. And then we've got green. So some people know their books. They just thought of books and it just came to them. That's 9%. And then we've got fall, tumble, wipeout, flip. So instead of spill, they put flip, and that's 8%. And then we've got blue at 6%. And then we got spill, tumble, flip, wipeout. So it's flip instead of fall. And that's 6%. So there's definitely this one away of putting flip in with yellow. And then purple first, 1%. So there were 2% of winning games that had purple first, but only 1% overall did it before any mistakes. All right, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do pips. We'll start with the easy. Less than 3 is a 1. I think we're going to do a 1-3 into it because we don't have other ones to use. A 3 with a greater than 3 is this way, and then this is the 3-3, and then this is the 1-1. All right, 15 seconds. Let's do the medium pips. All right. So we need a domino that's less than or equal to 6. There's plenty. All right. Is there another in? What do we have 3 of? We need 2 digits that we have 3 of. It's not blank. 1 we have a lot. A lot. We have 5 ones. 2, nope. 3, nope. 4, nope. I think it's not 5. Okay, so one of these uses 1s and one uses 6s. So all of our 6s are used up by one of these equals. Now we don't have a 1. Oh, we do have a 1-1. I was going to say that the 6-6 would make sense to go here or vertical because this corner needs to have a double. So this is the 6-6 or the 1-1 connected to here. I don't know which to use yet. This adds to less than 2. So, I mean, one option is to do something like this, right? And just fill that like that. I don't know if that's going to be the right way to go, but we could try for it. And that puts maybe the 1-1 here. And then the 1-2 or the 1-3. Like I could do... Oh, wait. I need a greater than 2 in here. What if I did a 4-3 here? What does that mean for this guy? That's a 5, 5-1. And then this 6 just gets thrown out. Oh, I threw out this guy. Oh. Does this just not work? Oh, I need something coming in this way. Okay, that's the issue. There's so many ways to add to 8. We have this coming in. This may be going up. Unless I can do the 6-2 this way. Then this would also be a 6, though that doesn't work. So the 6-2 goes down, and then the 1 comes up, either a 2 or a 3. The 2 goes with a 6, which doesn't work. So it's the 3, which goes with a 5. Come on. I had it, but okay, now I can't rotate this right. I don't know why. All right, 3 there, and then we need the 5-1 to go this way. And now this is 4-3. It has to be. It's the only thing greater. Oh, the 3 is also greater than 2, but this actually has the 6. Okay, I actually did it. That was a vibe solve. I get the feeling this might have had more than one solution. Just because I was able to vibe my way through it. Let me know if you had the same solution or a different one. Let's do the hard pips. Okay, 18 is 666. This 18 is 666. This has to 10. Obviously, we only have one 6-6 guy. This has to 10. How many 6s do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have exactly enough 6s to fill these. So the 10 has to be 5-5. There is a 5-5 I can use, but there's also a 5-6 that I can go up. So I get the feeling we're doing that. No, but then I would need another 5-6 going up. I think I just proved it has to be 5-5. That just goes there. And then that means the 6-6 is used in this guy, either this way or vertically. I'm not sure which one yet. What else do I have that has 6? So we have attached to a 1, a 4, 1, 3, 4, and 5. Wait, do I have enough 6s? Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so the 6 is connected to a 1, a 3, or a 4. I don't know, or a 5. Right. For some reason, I thought there were 3 6s on the grid. There's only okay. I was like, how am I counting 6 6s, but then having an extra? But I don't have an extra. Sorry, I'm getting confused. 1, 3, 4, 5. This is less than 4. So the issue is, I do not have any double 6 here or here. So if I do the 6s vertically here, I need to do a 6 up into here. I'm just picking one at random, and then I need a 6 left into here. But no matter which 2 I use, I end up with, because I can't do a 6-6 up, right? There's no 6-6 left. I end up with something that's not less than 4, because this is the minimum. Sorry, I don't even know why I'm trying this. It's not even right, but this adds to 4, which is already too big, and the other 6s are 4 and 5. So I have to do the 6-6 this way, is kind of my point. And now the 6-1 definitely goes this way, right? I mean, I suppose it could go up. We could do the 6-5 up. I don't know what helps better. We have another 3 up here, and this definitely uses a double. So what else do I have doubled? It's just the 2. So I don't know which way this goes. Again, but it goes in this. It goes in this corner, either like this or rotated. A greater than 4 that's not a 6 could be. I could do the 5-6 this way, and then I'm left with 6-4 and 6-3 and 6-1. It's really tempting to put the 6-1 just here. And in fact, in this case, I think I have to. I have 3 and 4. Oh. No, I think I have to do the 6-1 this way, actually. That was kind of my point, is that I need the 6-1 here from earlier. And so now I need the 6-5 to go here. Or, no, because I don't have another 6. Yeah, that's right. This has to be the 6-5. And now this is just a small digit going into the 8. I don't know how we're adding to 8 yet. But this 6 goes left. The 4 or the 3. You know what? This works. If I do 6-4, I can then do 4-3 down. Oh, no, that adds to 4. I can do 4-2 down. That adds to 3. That's good. And now this 6 can't go up into greater than 4. So we're doing 6-3. And then we're doing 3-4 this way. And then this 2-2 is rotated. And then this is 2-5. And we're done. All right. Well, that was an interesting one. It had some surprising results, like stacking these dominoes this way was a little surprising. Yeah, cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do the mini crossword for Sunday, October 19th. Gross. Ew. Finish off as a tube of toothpaste. Squeeze. I don't know. Argentine dance style. Tango. Dish is to dirt as blank is to tea. Spill the tea. Yeah, it's all gossiping. The E of REM. I didn't actually. I've never actually thought about what REM stands for. That's a little embarrassing. 2023 Olivia Rodrigo album with the hit single "Bad Idea," right? I don't know. Did I say something wrong? Right away. Is this not you? Right away. Like snap? Stat? Is this not spill? Let's see if we can. Disney role for Robin Williams or Will Smith. That's the genie. So that's at least right. Like a Christmas sweater, perhaps. Ugly Christmas sweater. Festivus centerpiece. That's that fake holiday from Seinfeld, isn't it? The E of REM. Is it I? Maybe. Finish off as a tube of toothpaste. Use up. And pull. Okay, Festivus pull. ASAP is right away. Gross. Gag, maybe? And then this is Guts. Her album is Guts. Okay. I don't know the album name. I know some of her songs, but I don't know the album names. All right. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's do strands. Today's theme is for the picking. Is it nose? Are we picking a nose? Let's see if we find anything. We have this ITTER, which looks interesting, but I don't know what Ritter or fitters. I could try fitter and fitters just to see if that looks in. It doesn't. I'm wondering about a C right now. I haven't done an edge look in a while. Maybe topple? No, that's two P's. They rarely just have something along the edge anymore. Early on, like, okay, sauce. Okay. Early on, I just say that and this went around the corner. Early on, there were a lot of times you could just get a word by like looking at a column or something. That doesn't seem as. We have jelly. For the picking, sauce, jelly, rub. What are we doing here? Peanut butter? I mean, I know what sauce and jelly are, but for the picking, is it like we're dipping into a sauce? Like, or these are like options? Puree. Come. Some. Duet. What are other things like sauce and jelly? Like sauce is so generic. Like for the picking. I'm looking around this area, which is often a good technique, is look around where you got words. Also here, RE. I wonder if we're an ER word here. I wonder if that's our spanogram. Probably be DER. Spanograms tend to either like really just book it to the other end or they kind of zigzag. Those are kind of the patterns to look for. Do I see potato over here? No, I don't. Tomato? No, there's no A. Not close enough. Caper? That isolates BU. Bacon? Nope. Do I need a hint? I have TTLE. Puddle. I know that's D's. Butter? Butter. Okay. I mean, these are things like you'd find at a diner, right? That's like extras they give you at a diner. What are we calling those? Condiments? Or is it just condiments? I don't think so. That was a thought. Maybe it's diner something, or restaurant, or breakfast. No, the B is gone. Oh, app. Appler. I almost feel like this is on the right track. Apples. Cider. These are things you can make out of apples. Apple sauce, apple jelly, apple butter, apple cider. Okay. You go, you pick apples. Okay. And I guess that's what it is. I told you it was zigzag. What else do you make out of apples? Apple juice. Is juice here? No, surprisingly. Three more words. I'm looking at this. Apple cobbler? No, definitely not. There's no B's left. Apple pie? Apple fritter. Fritter. Oh, I tried fitter, but not fritter. I didn't think about that. Apple rude. Strudel. Apple strudel. And apple compote. There we go. All right. I got there. I didn't have to use a hint, but it took a bit. All right. How'd you do? All right. Let's spin the members wheel and see what bonus game we're playing today. All right. Pat K suggested Worldle. All right. This is Worldle. It just keeps going and going, so I'm just going to stop at some point. Usually at the very latest when it starts asking about exports and stuff, I'm just not interested. But we need to identify the country by its outline here, by its shape. Oh, this is one of those like really, yeah, okay, got it. Really kind of random shapes. It makes me feel like we're in Europe. Unless this is something like Uruguay, but I think Europe is our better bet, but where? I don't know. I'm just going to guess something like central, like Czechia. And just go from there. Oh, it was Czechia. Okay. I knew that the whole time. Can you guess 4 neighbors of Czechia? Okay, so well, we have Slovakia. I think we have Germany. In fact, isn't that Germany? Who else borders Czechia? So we got Slovakia, we got Germany. Does Slovenia? I think that's Slovenia, isn't it? No, not Slovenia. Poland? No, Poland's not there. I'm trying to visualize Europe in my head, and I'm so bad at visualizing that it makes it harder. So we got Germany, we've got Czechia, and we've got Slovakia. Shoot. I wish I could just pull, like, you think it'd be bad to pull up a map of Europe without the labels? I think that's not right to do. What's there? Who borders Czechia? Not Belarus, I don't think. I could try Belarus, but no. You can zoom in, apparently. All right. Oh, no. Back when I played GeoGuessr more often, I was much better at remembering the European countries. When it says what it is, I'm going to be like, oh, duh. So we got Italy, we got Slovenia. And then, like, isn't Czechia, like, what's between Slovenia and Czechia then? Am I visualizing that right? I don't know. Neither of these are France. Definitely not Italy. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm not going to scroll a giant list of countries. I'm trying to remember what countries are there, and I'm just not remembering. What about, not Poland, but what about, you know what? I am just going to guess Poland. I don't even care. I don't think it's right. Wait, it is Poland. Okay, so I'm visualizing Poland wrong. Ah, that was pulling the whole time. Okay. Well, what's this one with the cool little lip there? I thought that one was Slovenia, but it's not. Is it north of no, north of Czechia is Slovakia. What's to the west of Czechia? I think it's got to be that. Sorry, I'm just sitting here trying to think. It This is the problem with making videos on geography like this, is you either know it or you don't. Let's try... It's not Albania, is it? I don't think it's Albania. Oh, it's just Austria? So I'm like not... Okay, I'm going to pull up a map because I am not visualizing Europe correctly right now. When I can look at the borders like in context, I'm much better at identifying these countries. All right, so I'm like, oh, Czechia is north of Slovakia. That's exactly the issue I was having. Oh, and it's east. Germany's to its west. Right. Okay, I had Europe completely wrong in my head. And had I had the even a non-labeled Europe pulled up, I would have done much better. But yeah, I mean, just looking at Google Maps now, surrounded by Germany, Poland, Slovakia, and Austria. Wait. Oh, okay. And then something in my head is not organized correctly with regards to Germany and Austria in relation to the former Soviet Union countries, and that's obviously weird. All right. Well, let's go to the next round. Can you guess the capital city for Czechia? No. It's on the map I just had up, but I think I closed it. I don't think that would be right to do. I don't know. I'm just going to give up. It's Prague. Of course. Okay. Can you guess where Prague is? Here. Can you guess the flag for Czechia? Isn't it this one? No. Ah, shoot. What's the Czechia flag? Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. That was Slovakia. See, I get them confused. I even got confused about where each one was. But also I got confused about where Germany and Austria are, so I don't know what's going on. I'm not doing well. Can you guess which landmark is in Czechia? Ooh. This one? No. This one? No. It was this guy. What's it called? I think it's Dalo Mountain. It's definitely a mosque. Dancing House sounds like a good name for that. All right. Next round. Can I guess the national emblem of Czechia? I think it's the one that says Guam on it. That feels British-ish. That looks like Israel. I think this one. Pride and Industry? Or is it this? Maybe it's this one? Oh, it was that one. Oh. Okay, what do I know? Apparently nothing. What are the two most spoken languages in Czechia? Czech. Based on it just maybe Slovak. Okay, Slavic. How do you say my name is in Czech? Okay, we got some choices. Ooh, Volom Sa and Eghiti. Nope, that was Icelandic and Slavic. Ah, okay. What is the estimated population of Czechia? No, it was less than 15 million. What is the currency used in Czechia? The euro. Oh, they're not in EU. I really don't know enough about Europe. All right. Can you organize the 4 most populated cities of Czechia in the right order? I don't know. I think I have to zoom out for this one. All right. We zoomed out a bit there. Prague is going to be the most populated, followed by random ones. And I completely got him wrong. Okay. I can zoom back in. Can you guess the top exported product of Czechia? No. This is what I'm talking about. It just gets ridiculous. Give up. Vehicles. Okay. Percentage? No. All right. Well, this the size in square kilometers? I think this is the last one. This one. Okay. Yeah, it gets a little boring by the end there. All right. Well, I mean, I got it in one for the shape, so there's that. All right. How'd you do? And those are the games for this video. Sorry about the world old performance. Really, really bad today. Anyway, if you want to watch Wordle, you can click at the end of the video. It'll take you right there. There's also a pinned comment with all of the videos I made today. And if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.